Oh, what? Actually, new idea. Hear me out. You can make your champion team in here. Get the DLC Pokemon, make a champion team, and then transfer it over. Boom. You have a use for the DLC now. At least that's what I did. You did yours in Scarlet Violet? Well, true, but there's some Pokemon that aren't in Violet, but in Scarlet Violet, but there are in this one. Also new Mega Stones, maybe. I don't know. I do kind of wish that if you transfer the Pokemon from ZA, that the Mega Stone transfers over. I think that'd be pretty cool. But that's just me. I don't know. I'm not a game designer. Blue. Yes, you can do that. What I would advise is just make sure all the nature stuff, natures and EVs, are done, and maybe the moves are done before you transfer it over. Because once you transfer it over, you can't, and you transfer it back. Any changes you make after taking them out of champions, it won't save. I tried that with, I think I edited Floette and the shiny Sylveon I had when I put it in champions first, and the edited versions that I did in Scarlet Violet and ZA didn't transfer over because there was already a saved version of that Pokemon in champions. And Mega Golurk is popping off. Nice. I'm happy. They love champions. It's so true, Nightbot. People should definitely watch that EUIC video. Clicking clicker. Which makes it really dumb how limited the box space is when you do the legit save every single Pokemon's existence or whatever. Yeah, but I guess I think you're talking about champions. I guess when it comes to champions, it doesn't really matter too much because you can move most of your team into home. And I think home, in theory, would be cheaper than champions. So you just have to transfer between those two. Hello, Michelle. Welcome to this very hot, very humid 4:30 PM stream. I'm boiling. I am baking. Just inconvenience. Oh yeah, 100%. I can see that. I think each down smash is very good. I think the mobile users are probably going to have it more rough because not only can they not get the starter pack. My nose, what is this red? Oh, got a blemish. Oh well. Not only can you not get the starter pack on the mobile version, at least as far as I'm aware for now, it's just going to be more of a hassle, really. IMO. But how's everyone doing in stream? I didn't even ask. I was too focused on melting. I'm considering getting the starter pack for champions for more specific. Oh, I thought you already got it. Yeah, I got it. It's good. I want to make a Mega Manectric team, but I do want an alpha. But I'm not going to touch. Ironically, I'm not going to touch the alphas that I'm catching here. I'm good recording that Pokemon. Oh yeah, the Pokemon Blue. Yeah, you mentioned that to me. No, not yet. Was waiting for my new credit card after I was hashtag scammed. That is just unfortunate. This is why. That's partly why I don't use physical cards. I will use Apple Pay. It's genuinely one of the safer options. You know, I know people give Apple a lot of slack. Not slack. Whatever the word I'm looking for. Excuse me. But they do have some good stuff. I'm blinded, holy. Pound him, please, and attack me. I just can't see. I can't see. There we go. The thing is, I would typically open the window but because this like heat is directed at me, it will just make it worse. So there's no real airflow, and I don't want to open up my door over there into the kitchen where people will come in. Google Pay here, but the same. But to be honest, they saved me recently when the card got randomly blocked. Yeah, Google Pay as well. So for Android users, Google Pay. Use PayPal. I mean, I use PayPal when I make orders online, but if I'm out in the shops, well then again, PayPal does have a credit card. They do be having credit cards. Yeah, definitely use it. Your new phone should take contactless as well. It's very good. It's very, very good. Hey, nice, you got a refund. Glad to hear. Ooh, 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 ooh. I've been thinking for a bit. There's some things... I've been thinking about content a lot recently. The lack thereof on my channel. Lemao. And what I want to do. The thing is... I know a lot of people talk about, just do one shiny hunt. Shiny hunt that one Pokemon, make a video. It's like, yeah, I guess. But the problem is, you know, a lot of video. I think I mentioned this before. Because everyone did everything in ZA, everything's kind of like done, and there's like no. You have to be even more creative with the game. And yeah, and I know the whole like have a story to the hunts, which is true. I agree with. But it's just it can be a bit hard, a lot harder. And obviously viewership on Twitch is a bit different. People want to see like big style videos, which is why like I'm doing every Manectric Electrike. It was a bit inspired, I guess subconsciously, from Matt's video with Absol, like every rooftop Absol. This one's just a bit funnier because of the different locations and stuff. Like we got this guy who's still not shiny, but oh well. So I'm doing this, but then there was also the like I keep like I told myself no more theory videos, no more long videos, no more any of those like old type videos. The one like Eon literally found me from my Xenoblade one, but I keep coming. Oh, thank you for the watch streak. Ow. I streamed 3 times this month. Lord. But there's like a part of me that wants to like do more long form content. But then when you do long form content, because I have a 9 to 5, most of my time's taken up. And then I'm like, oh, maybe I should stream. Maybe I should do this. Maybe a lot of my time just being like thinned out, which sucks. And then I get to the point where I feel like I'm like overwhelmed. And then I don't do it. Like I semi-force myself to stream now because I'm like, if I can get this hunt done, I can make a video, move on to the next project. Which I've been thinking the next maybe 1 or 2 videos for shiny hunts might be offline. Just because in that way I don't need to perform on Twitch and perform. You know, be talkative. I can literally just like think of a story in my head for not uploading. Yeah, I feel, man, I do think I feel how I felt when I didn't upload in months. And I'm like, here's Majora's Mask for my viewers, and it flopped like crazy. I like the video. I like how it came out. The Majora's Mask Fierce Deity video I made. I genuinely don't even remember what it's about. I guess it's like the origins of the Fierce Deity. Beats me. Me, even if I get to upload Zelda in over a year. But yours is doing well. You're doing the comeback. The comeback is real. I just upload again. But yeah, I was thinking like on stream, because I need to get the footage anyway. And I kept talking about Sword and Shield and talking about playing Alola again. I was thinking about like playing those games with stream. But then the next few shiny hunts are going to be offline. So I had planned Wild Zone like every like a shiny in every wild zone. There was another one I think I mentioned to Takeetro literally last night. I feel like you don't upload enough, you're forgotten. To an extent, I guess it very much depends, because there are channels. There's one TF2 channel I can think of. It's been a while since I watched them. Yeah, it does depend on the content saturation. Yeah, there's a guy who did like TF2 stuff, and he uploaded like once a year, and still got millions and millions of views. So it very much depends on it. I mean, in the Pokemon world, I don't know, Pokemon. Yeah, there's a lot of factors. I feel like with Pokemon, because there's just so much content, maybe you can get forgotten. Maybe, I don't know. But you can also like kind of boom with it. We've had that with a lot of people since Legends Arceus. Like Shiny Catherine, Blue Vector, those guys popped off with the ZA. PLA. It's harder to break through the crowd, yeah. 15 million people doing things, sure. And there's a lot of things that I feel like if you don't want to or don't care about, I guess, getting sponsored by Pokemon, there's a lot more that you can do. But if you care about, I guess, the brands and like working with them, there's some things you need to be mindful of. Some things are frowned upon. Other things, you know, probably shouldn't do. A lot of the content too. True. I don't know what I was chewing, but I did. Holy, is that sweat? Or was that water? Oops. Shiny. Final Fantasy 14 creators are at an all-time low. For some Dawn Trail reason. Dawn Trail. I liked it, but I can definitely see the criticisms that people had. Evercold though. Ooh. Ooh. Estinian. Ooh. Ooh. Calm, quiet, really. Oh, sorry, I just yelled at you because I popped off for Evercold. I can agree with that. I can agree with I think the loud equals funny stuff is so boring. But that's the thing. It's very much dependent on the kind of fan base that you create. A drive. Oh, he's he spoiled stuff. I remember that. But he's doing his own thing. He's making his own video game, own Pokemon clone, and TCG. I can hardly get myself to be loud in videos. I think. Oh man, my nose. I think it very much depends on the content as well. Like, let's say you're like hunting a very rare shiny, like a legendary. Let's say, are we literally just playing Kid Icarus Uprising music? What's going on? Oh, there's gonna be a song in between this one and the Dark Pits theme. I'll pop off on stream for finishing. Yeah, exactly. But that's why that was one thing I noticed, because like there was one thing I have an issue with myself, the stream, which is why I said there's a lot of stuff I want to be offline. Even though I probably should stream it, I was like, man, I got to be on all the time just in case there's a viewer, and I need to be talking, need to be talking. I was watching your stream yesterday in your challenge. There was like definitely segments where you didn't say a single thing, but people were still there. People were still watching. And I'm like, maybe I don't need to just say the first thing that comes to my head all the time. To keep it kind of respectful for like other content creators, I understand like people have their likes and dislikes. I understand. I haven't watched A Drive in years, but he has that kind of like niche. People like the in-your-face kind of content creator, and that's just what he found to work for him. If it works, it works. There's no shade. Like, you know, a lot of people do like there's like Speed. I Show Speed. He was very much yelly in your face. But people like him, and you know, sometimes he tones it down a bit, and you know, it's to each their own kind of thing. I try not to be loud, but I like getting excited. I love popping off. I popped off for Kingdom Hearts 4. I love it. I think popping off is sick, because I sometimes pop off with the person. Like if I'm watching a video and I pop off with them, I'm like, yeah! Bum, 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 ba-dum. Yeah, that's fair. You know what you haven't... Oh! Speaking of timer, Lamau. We forgot the timer. Whoops. This one was at 16:08. So we'll do... Actually, I can. Let's just check how long it went live. 16:08 plus 36. Come on. What did I say? 16:08 plus 36. It's gonna be 44. Yippee! Yep. Like the other day I was watching... Let me go back into the game. I was watching a quiet stream and then the... Oh yeah, understandable. I used to try and be like always on, no dead air. I'm not gonna bother with the soundboard today. It's too hot. You know, I'll play something. I'll play a funny sound feeling. Feels like a filler episode. This is the whole song, by the way. I have literally the whole song. Alright, let's stop that. What else do we have? I was on and no dead air, but something like yesterday when I was just focused, live commenting on stuff and chatting with folks, it works so much better for you. That's what I was feeling as well. I think once you have like, I guess a big enough following where you have constant chatters, I say constant, you know, people to bring in conversation, you can get away with just not talking. I've been on like bigger Pokemon streamers channels, streams, so like, use an example. Yesterday, Absol Vlogs, I was watching him do his level 100 gauntlet in ZA. And anyway, there's moments where he's not saying anything, but the chat is then bringing up the conversations, and he can bounce off of that. I'm like, that's sick. The problem is, you know, a lot of these streaming gurus, when you go into their channels, and they're like, I know everything about streaming. And then you're like, okay, let's go to your actual channel. You're like around the same level as me. They tell you to always be on, like always talk as if someone's there or not, blah 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 blah. And I'm like, sometimes you run out of things to talk about. Sometimes you can't talk about everything, and then you find yourself repeating constantly. I'm bad at conversations, sorry then. No, you're fine. Even just like saying hello, and we can be like, hello, how are you? Streaming gurus are funny because you wouldn't be streaming guru channel if you had it. Exactly. It's so true. Sorry, Chairman Rose. How to get popular 101? I ain't reading that. That's crazy. We're gonna check on Beldoom just in case in like 15 minutes. Because this guy is still not shiny. 48 male. Hello and how are you is basically my extent of conversation. And you know what? That's fine. Because in the stream you can be like, hey Michelle, how you doing? Are you hunting something? If it's Pokemon. Should I buy Magikarp? Yes. Why not? 500 Poké Dollars. Okay, you are changing. Man, I actually might swap shirts in an ad break if it happens. Or we just let it rock, I guess. Whatever. Oh, shiny, shiny. That was an alpha. It'd be crazy if I get a second alpha. Someone's cooking. Someone is cooking in the kitchen. It smells really nice. We got 2 shiny alpha Cubones last night. Or 2 nights ago. Nice. Oh yeah, Cubones are in this game. I named it Scam Smile. Yeah, he scammed the Magikarp seller. Yeah, I think, like, you know, I feel like people try to be on a lot when it comes to streaming because of, like, moments like if you do get the shiny or if you do get your target. So you're like, oh, you want something to have during the video. But then, like, you can just make something up beforehand. You know? I low-key scammed the guy I'm recording for. True. Free money. Okay, I got the hidden shiny in my graphics. Hidden shiny? Oh, I see. I know which one it is. Ooh. Shiny? Nope. But yeah, going back to like what I want to do on stream and off stream, I think for the foreseeable, after this hunt, I'm gonna do the next few shiny hunt challenges, quote-unquote challenges, off stream, and like playthroughs on stream. So like Sword and Shield, because, and specifically just to get as much footage for the video. So yeah, I'm going back to my old video essay style roots, so to speak. There's 3 video essays I want to do. One about Sword and Shield, one about Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Moon, and one about the story of the DLC in ZA. That's a great idea. Oh, thank you. That just means you get to watch Alola like twice, because I'm going to play through Moon and then through Ultra Moon. Oh no, more Xenoblade theories. I still remember in the video, I'm like, I'm gonna make more Xenoblade theories. I did like one, and never touched Xenoblade since. I thought that was funny. It was literally, I think that the other video was gonna be who's Riku's master pawn, which is, it then gets explicitly stated who it is. It's Melly. It's just like some people would miss it because it was this like I think it was a heart-to-heart or just a side quest, and I think the other one was like the lore behind Lucky 7. I forget what I was going to talk about Noah's sword. Also a cool challenge that Vandy did, alphas of every type using PLA and PLZA. That's very interesting, actually. Oh, I was thinking, I'm not going to say it just in case, because I don't think anyone's done this idea, but there is another idea I had for a shiny hunt, which I'm definitely going to do offline. I might give it a watch. I like getting inspired. Can you beat Pokemon Legends ZA in one Majora's Mask cycle? Definitely not. No, there's no way. There's genuinely no way. I already know what my next one is, but it got lots to finish editing first. True. You got to finish editing first, yeah. Hey, yeah, what track is this? Drifting away. Mario Kart World. I hate that you can beat the tiles so much, but it works so well, true. You could you could definitely apply that to like so many games. Oh man. Uh, 6 minutes and then we'll check on the funny Beldum. I'm gonna be a little bit annoyed if I get shiny Beldum or Metang before the shiny Electrike. Shout for Metang. Could you imagine? It'd be crazy. I love the red and blue challenge videos with one Pokemon. J-Rose 11. Yo, he got the real Mr. Pokemon. He caught it, it's real. Mr. Pokemon. Wow, it's so sweaty. So what's the concept of that red and blue challenge video? With just one Pokemon? Like beating like old titles with just one Pokemon? Can you beat Pokemon Mega Ruby? If only Ultra Necrozma by Mega requires a prominent Zygon problem. Nah, I don't think so. Oh, so it is just literally one Pokemon. I think, yeah, it's interesting because I think a lot of speedrunners do use one Pokemon. Surprised the answer's no. Like, I know Oras uses Mudkip because Ultra Necrozma is in the game. True. And the Shukakitin. You just got clickbaited? Oh no. Speaking of Oras, arbitrary code execution that you could probably do. No, you can't. Oras, I think Oras is just a completely different setup to Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. I genuinely think it wouldn't be possible. But then again, people have done crazier. Yeah, true. But I think it would be possible. I've seen people do custom Pokemon in Oras before. Unless I'm misremembering. Could be. I could be lying. Whee! Talking about vanilla. Yeah, vanilla no. Vanilla no way. Every time I think of Ultra Necrozma, I think about that one guy that had Rabombi. The Rabombi! Please! And Rabombi stuffed it out. Such a good video. I have been playing a lot of Sun on my off time. There's a few things that inspired the idea of revisiting Sun and Ultra Sun. Revisiting Alola. So you're gonna feel sad. Love the writing so much it's so bad. There's a lot of interesting choices, but the main ones I want to go after is kind of mostly end game, post game, because of how different the takes are. So what's interesting enough is in Ultra Sun and Moon, you have the recon teams for the Ultra Beasts, and Looker is just not there. Looker is on a beach with what is her name? Looker and Chief. Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. She was a battle tower. Annabelle. Oh, yeah, Annabelle. Enabler. Yeah, so Looker and Annabelle are just on the beach. They're like on holiday. And it's really funny. Because that moment in Ultra Sun and the Moon was the ending for them in Sun and Moon. And there's just so much lore between those two in general. And even Looker with what's his name? I literally saw him yesterday. Hold up. Nanu, that's what it was. Nanu and Looker. Man, there's some lore. And you don't get that in Ultra Sun and Moon because they went about it a different way. I've seen theories that the woman that was previously in Nanu and Looker's team was either Zinnia, which I think is a bit of a crazy pull, or another Annabelle, which is interesting. Nanu's your favorite character? He's so cool. He's very much an interesting character. So I want to kind of like talk about those differences and talk about those kind of lore aspects in detail. Also, we're gonna check if we got a shiny, not Larry though. Larry, I love Larry. Living like Larry. I am living like Larry. I am basically a salaryman at this point. Hello. No. And what else? Oh yeah, Luzamine's story, or character arc. Gladian, I liked in Sun and Moon, where he kind of talks about they theorize that the reason why Luzamine is like that is because she wants to find her husband, who basically got lost or sucked up in a warp hole. So it's interesting. It's interesting on their takes, like the changes between Sun Moon and Ultra Sun and Moon. And then he just started Violet being on an island too. Yeah, he did. He's just there. He just gives you type null. Come on. I live in your bottom screen now. Not even lives in my boxes. I also found Type Null and Silvally kind of interesting, because I was looking at the decks yesterday. It's such a weird evolution because it's just removing like a headpiece and it's like the feather can plume, I guess, but it's still like the same Pokemon. Still has like the kind of like fishtail claws. It's like the same Pokemon, just Mewtwo but dog. Yeah. It's like armored Mewtwo. But then they did this whole like disk drive thing, where it's basically like Arceus / Gensec is a form, but they can't go back. I think it's stupid. They call it an evolution, so they lied. What? What? Also, can't put my clothes back on when yeah, it's just on forever gone. It is a cool Pokemon though. It's very much Gensec Arceus vibes. I think I named the shiny one like Arceus 2.0 as a joke, but it's nothing like Arceus. Sorry, it's nothing in the sense of like it's not like a part of Arceus. It's like it's kind of like Mewtwo. I'm pretty certain that it's like it's like an experimented on created Pokemon. Sigh, it's almost been an hour, no shiny. Sigh, except for the Noivern. Sigh. Silvally's cool. I do like the type changing Pokemon based on items. So again, like Gensec Arceus, Silvally is really cool. Oh, Ad is gonna play in 2 minutes. 3 minutes, sorry. At least I'm not alone with my thoughts, Mr. Pokemon needs to be better at Mountain Moon. So thanks for that. Yeah, that's fair. I get what you mean. It's nice to have like kind of like a stream to put on and just chat while you're doing something else. Alright, you got a new shirt. It's a little bit there, but it's whatever. It's a little bit more airy, I guess. So, it should be fine. I must have doing this wrong. Apparently I control Z on my window explorer and accidentally on accident and spam deleting my oh wow. That sucks. And now you have to redo everything? Well, hopefully you can get that done, you know, since you already have the vision of what you've done before, so. It shouldn't really do that, to be honest. I don't know. Oh, you need to check your settings just in case. PS Pyro. How am I doing? I'm cooking and not in shiny hunting. I am baking in my room right now because the sun is on my side now. But other than that, I'm chilling. I'm doing pretty well. How are you doing? Are you doing any hunts? You deserve a giant hug. He deserves a giant Porygon 2 plush. I could have redone it, but I did something else before I noticed. Ah, Microsoft is so bad. Every time I hear Microsoft is bad, I think of my old manager who's like, you should do Linux, you should go Linux. I'm doing good, thanks. Glad to hear. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. Yep. What was that? So, what I'm doing is hunting every Manectric Electrike. How long have you been into streaming? I've been on and off for a good couple of years. There was like times when I went hard on it, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. And then I'm like, I got other hobbies and other things I was doing, so I was juggling. So my 9 to 5, I was juggling on top of that. Music creation, voiceover, YouTube streaming, and making a game. I got so exhausted so quick. So I'm actually liking it a lot. Yeah, I love streaming. I've gone back into it somewhat regularly. I kind of did like YouTube stuff, or I still am doing YouTube stuff. And kind of like streaming to get the content for YouTube, basically. I've been burnt out so much. Yeah. What's my YouTube? Aha! Let's see if the command actually works. Boom. Yeah, that'll take you to my most recent video. Maybe it's just... I'm not even gonna bother. I'm just gonna leave it as is. So that's my most recent video, and it should be light on toss. Oops. Should be the same app. Which games are most streamed? Like anything Pokemon, really. So right now I'm doing a bit of ZA. I did some Legends Arceus for that Spiritomb hunt. Scarlet Violet, Sword and Shield. Yeah. That's such a cool video. Oh, thank you. It was a fun one. It was a fun one because like how the Spiritomb came. I usually play Minecraft, VRC. What's VRC? And Genshin. Ah, so if we're talking about gaming in general, I have. By the way, am I in the States? No, I'm in the UK. I'm in England, mate. Oh, VR chat. Is that Kyle Prince? Hi, Kyle. Bro, it's been so long. I haven't seen that name in years. How you doing, man? Hope you've been well. And hey, Final Fantasy VII Remake, Final Fantasy VII Revelations. I saw you live and realized wait, it's been a minute. Yeah, I'm kind of on and off. Kingdom Hearts 4, bro. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. I'm actually gonna. Can I? Because I think it's funny. So I saw it downloaded. Oh, where's the stupid thumbnail? Hold up. That's Manectric. I'm not even gonna bother. Where are you? Maybe did I send it to Eon? Hold up, sorry. I need Kyle to see this. There it is, and now we save that to download. To download, yes. Media. Sure. Oh, wrong one. Sorry. There it is. Image. I'm just gonna call it something. that was my reaction when I saw when I saw Kingdom Hearts. I saw Kingdom Hearts 4. I I was like, there's. Oh, that's so funny. That was so worth the seconds. Let me catch up on chat. Don't get him started, but please do get Square Enix started. It's supposed to come out on PS5 generation. True. I'm working right now, but work's so slow that I've been watching streams and play Naruto. Yo, Ninja Storm! That's it. I love me my Naruto Ninja Storm. By the way, where am I from? I'm originally from Madeira, Portugal. I'm Portuguese. Half Portuguese, half Serbian. But I live in the UK, mate. I live in England, mate. Basically my whole life. That's me. That is me. I know where Carl's from. Ooh. Let's see. Do I have a shiny? Nope. Man, I'm so hyped, dude. I'm so hyped. I don't know where you're currently living, and probably best enough pop it into the stream. I want to start doxing people. Oh, Philly. Nice. Oh, well, I hope you're enjoying Philly. I've not been to Philly. I've been to New Hampshire, I think. The Philly's been about 2.5 years. Dude, it's been ages. That's my favorite cheese brand. Crazy. Philadelphia, yeah. That's such a nice bond with my brother. That's nice. With a remote job. I actually read that as a Wii remote. Remote jobs are really nice. I'm glad that you, like, it's all working out for you, dude. I'm melting. I'm starting stream at like 4:30 was not the play. I should have stayed on my like nighttime streams. Seriously? I think this one can't be shiny. I'm gonna be honest. Oh jeez. I can't see. I can't see at all. We've done so much since we last talked, made friends, and then had my contribution. And my contribution to a bunch of video games, Netflix shows, music events around city as well. What do you mean by that? Also, I'm just the same old Kyle. True. So, do you mean like you've done some music stuff or voiceover? What have you been doing in these video games? Maybe I played them. I get it. You're the new Cloud Strife. You are Cloud. You are Sora. You're going to be Sora in Kingdom Hearts 4. Have you heard about the upcoming Avatar? Wait, who do you play? Soccer? No. You don't play soccer. There ain't no way, dude. You're actually in the new fighting game? That is sick. Wait, but actually, but as what? Like music or voiceover? Are you the announcer? I don't play anyone in it, but I did help out with playtesting and advising some stuff. I can't say that's fair. Because I became friends with the dev. That's so sick, dude. That's so cool. I saw some really cool stuff about that game. I like what they did with Azula, where we have regular Azula, and if she loses a round, she turns into Fire Lord Azula. It's so sick. That's understandable. You don't need to say anything else. I don't want you, like, sacked or anything. Hello, am I live still? Please tell me I'm still live. Oh, okay, because like something got unplugged. I was so worried. Something got unplugged, and I was like, oh no. Oops. Yeah, not visible. I had to dry my face a little bit. Bring up the game chat cam. It's up. Hello. Gameplay is... That's good. Yeah, something unplugged because I couldn't move my mouse or mess with my keyboard even though everything's on. Yeah, I plugged it in. It was a USB hub. I'd be worried for a second. I'll switch to... Hey, I've been tempted. I've been tempted as kind of like a little funny gag to have like the Switch 2 webcam as my main webcam. I think that'll be a funny bit. No, but that's like really cool, Kyle. I'm really happy for you. Yeah, as for Netflix spot, I became friends with some people for a few of the shows, like The Circle, Love is Blind, Squid Games, Jesse. So I got to attend some events and meet tons of peeps from them shows you might recognize. Funnily enough, I don't watch TV. I know of Squid Games and that Big Brother. Now, is that American Big Brother or UK Big Brother? You just know that there's a channel that exclusively streams like that for no reason. True. Or even with the free... I can actually stream with the 3DS camera. I can have the 3DS camera be my webcam. I might actually do that. Both American and UK attended. Not bad. Not bad. You're making it big in the world. You're making it up in the world. Or whatever the saying is. You gotta get a new 3DS. Now, is it the new 3DS or a new 3DS? The new 3DS? Where's my one? It's over there. Mine's too far away. Can't reach it. I have the capture card from like way back when. Somewhere. I need to find it. The classic 3DS so I can replay Dreams of the Sins for the 100th time. Hell yeah. No! Get a Switch! Get a Switch 2! And then you can play the whole Kingdom Hearts collection natively on Switch. In fact, if I remember correctly, the original before 3 and 2.8, you can play those on the original Switch. Yeah, you can play on the original Switch. Like Dream Drop Distance should be playable on the original Switch when it comes out. Yeah, 3 and 2.5 because they use Unreal Engine. A Stream Deck, as well as the Thor device. It's like a oh, I've seen that. Yeah. Dude, I don't know. I don't know why they waited so long. I was so hyped when like Sakurai announced them for Smash and was like, "Oh, Kingdom Hearts is coming to Switch," and I'm like, "Oh, it's Cloud, not Strive." The speaker stopped working. That's kind of crazy. How'd you manage that? You can actually find some cheaper OLEDs now. If you want an upgrade to Switch 2, might be dicey. But if you just want a replacement Switch or OLED, you can definitely find them for cheap. So we're taking down the cloud version, but if you had them, you'll get half off the native. Yeah, it is certainly a choice, but at the very least, they're doing something. Yeah. Still, I'm waiting for your Zach. Unfortunately, unless they do like a mobile game that they just hire any other voice actor, I'm never getting Zach in my lifetime. I think that they're quite set on using, I forget his name. I swear it's like Christian something. Pokopia, yeah. They actually released the Pokopia Switch bundle. Pokopia is fun. Look, I have it right here. Yippee! Yippee! But yeah, I don't want to say my voiceover days are behind me, but for the time being, they're on hold. It's so difficult. It's so difficult here. $700 in Norway. Yeesh. I've actually been doing some auditions. I've seen being advertised on Twitter as of late. Minor projects. You'd be surprised on how sometimes you'll find like a small project and that will blow up or pop off, and then you get something else. Fun fact: the current voice for Mario is the voice of Forsberg in Rivals of FIFA 2. Imagine that. Oh yeah, Eon's not from Norway though. So being compared to either a random anime or Sora. So I figured why not? Yeah, why not? You'll always find like people always find like a use for other voices. You might hit someone's niche or what someone's looking for. Or you know. You never know. You never know. You might expect, like, let's say, I don't know. Let's just say a villain, right? And you expect like a villain to be like gruff, but then like your voice isn't gruff, but you try and make it sound more menacing, but like in a higher register. They might like it better. They might like, that's the guy. You know? Just keep trying, keep doing it. Voiceover, like, the world of voiceover is just auditioning, forgetting you auditioned, and then, like, if you see an email saying, hey, we want to, like, hire you, you're like, shit. I've actually had, it was a big surprise for me. Oh. Do I talk about this? All right, I want to talk about this one because I feel like I'd be dunking. I'd be dunking on the game. So I'm not going to talk about this specific one. But I'll mention it. I won't dunk on it, but I'll mention it. So way back when, way back when I was in uni, 2016, I think, 2017. I saw that Unreal project. That creator who did like a kind of Final Fantasy 15 interpretation. I saw it was popping off, and then I think that it got bought by PlayStation and stuff. And then what you call it? I emailed the guy. I'm like, hey, I would love a shot, love all this stuff. I would, you know, have this kind of opportunity to voice in a big title. I like what you did, you know. Complimenting the game that was to be, and I misread the email. He actually responded back, and because I said I can send you a voice reel, and I misunderstood or misread the email, and I thought he said that he'll get back to me if there was a if he wanted to get the voice reel, he'd get back to me. But in actuality, he said, yeah, send it, kind of thing. I didn't notice until like a year or two later, and I'm like, ooh! I emailed him back like, hey, I misread this email 2 years ago. Did you still want the voice reel? Didn't get a response. But interestingly enough, say I did get the role, I wouldn't have been able to talk about the role until like a year or two ago. The game in reference is Lost Souls Aside. So that released like what, a year or two ago? Not well received. Yeah, it was Lost Souls Aside. Yeah, I emailed. I was in contact with the creator. I probably still have the email. I won't pull it up. I won't pull up the email. But I imagine he didn't respond the second time, or the third time, whatever. Because my game is lagging. Because maybe he doesn't use that email anymore, and maybe all questions involving that game went through Sony. Because, like I said, Sony bought it, and they gave him a whole development team. And I could have been in Lost Souls Aside, but again, that game also didn't have like the best response to the voice acting. So it's kind of interesting, you know. But the second thing is, as mentioned before, Portuguese, right? I was dishing out my reels, my voice reel for ages. And there was one American company for mobile games, I think Chinese mobile games, who was specifically looking for a Portuguese voice actor. And I sent my audition, or sent my whatevers, like, years ago. Oops. And I nothing of it. Didn't think anything of it. Sometime recently, I woke up to an email saying, hey, can you come down to Los Angeles and record some lines? I'm like, I'm in the UK. I won't be able to. I'm sorry. Thank you for remembering me, basically, but I can't. I can't. But for me, that voice reel that I used at the time is garbage. It's terrible. But that isn't. Hello. You are a dream. You are a dream. Dream, 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 dream. Bye-bye. Dream. Dream, 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 dream. Okay, got tired. Okay, tried to get the files back, but I just need to remake them. Yo, doggy. That's good. You at least got the files back. What was I saying? Yeah, I thought, you know, for me, personally, you didn't get it. You tried, at least. But yeah, for me personally, I didn't think that voice reel was good. It was like fine starting. I made it myself. So it was no professional one. But it gave me some work, you know, in the commercial area. And it gave me some audition attempts in other projects. So that was cool. And so, like, yeah, being basically called back 2 years later was really nice. It was a nice feeling. But I'm firm at the moment. So what do you mainly do now? I work in IT. So right now, what I'm trying... So here's my plan. I'll talk about it anyway. It's whatever. It's not going to be a hidden secret. I would love for Twitch and YouTube to be a permanent thing. Like a permanent full-time thing. Or at the very least, subsidize to the point where I can get more of a part-time job. So I can do this. You know. And then with being able to do this more frequently, and most of my day actually being freed up from a 9 to 5, I'm going to be making music. I want to make OSTs. I've been so inspired recently to make more music. Voiceover, I'm kind of like, I'm kind of like, that'd be cool to like voice a character. But I'm no longer hard set on being a voice actor. You know? If I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. I feel like music would be a great way for me to tug on emotions for like games and stuff. And that's the plan. And if all else fails, everything's a hobby. So I'm cool with that. I love that for you. Thank you. I've sweat. Yeah, I tried, or I was gonna go all out. There was like issues in the place I was at initially. I had a ex-friend, acquaintance, as you will. You're one of the most great people I've ever known, so I can see you succeeding. Stop it. I'm more of a support role, to be honest. I find myself getting stupidly creative for other people's projects and be like, let me try something. Here you go. And then it's just like, oh, that's actually pretty cool. And then they like it. I'm like, that's exactly kind of like a similar concept with music. I'll make something, and if they like it, they like it. And I'm like, oh, that's sick. That was kind of the point. This YouTube thing is kind of like stepping in the right direction. Because end of the day, with voiceover, at the very least, you either have to be like stupidly on social media, which I don't want to do anymore. So you're the glue that holds together other people's dreams. That's quite useful. Hey, I'm just supporting people, man. If they got an idea, we can talk about it. And, you know, I hope you can eventually. I hope too. I mean, from I'll use these two as an example because I've watched them kind of get to that point. Taiketcher and Eon. I remember I saw Eon like work stupidly hard, especially at the time on the height of shorts, to kind of get where he's at. And he can just now upload like a video and he gets like a decent amount of views, and even have a video that can like, you know, sustain, hey, that's it, sustain him for a while, you know? So he can get to that point where it is full time. And he's like nowhere near, you know, 100,000, 200,000, 500,000, you know, where you would expect someone to be like stupidly permanent, you know? You can make something even from that smaller category of subscribers, I guess. I'm also trying to convert to a full-time streaming. Did you get... Wait, let me rephrase. I'm also trying to convert to full-time streaming. Do you get your certificate creator badge yet? I did not. That's a thing? I mean, I'm affiliate, if that helps. If you had what I have right now, you'd probably be able to get Bible part-time, to be honest. Yeah, no, exactly. And that would be so good. Because I'd work, what, 3 days? Let's say 3 days a week, 8 hours. That's the rest of the week for me for content. And then it will snowball. You should. It'll be in Stream Manager. It basically lets you get 12-hour early access to spawn. I'm on it right now. Stream Manager. I just refreshed the page, and now I lost everything. I'll definitely check that out after stream. I can show you how later in some screenshots. True. I need to double check I have you on Discord though. They're finally treating us to feel this like somewhat partners. True. Oh, Michelle subscribed to Eon Aegis. Eon Aegis. You should watch his Sonic racing so you can make more Sonic videos, please. I like Sonic. Yeah, like Eon, like what he said with the numbers he pulled. In fact, I feel like if he uploaded like 2-3 more videos, poof, probably doesn't even need a part-time job. I'm just a dude, Lamau. Oh, Taiketcher. Cool. I watched this guy grow from 0 to where he's at now. And it's, it's possible. It's definitely possible to grow from 0. So I'm trying to like get like these guys. I keep yapping a big game, but then focus on like everyone else's stuff than my own stuff. And then when it comes to focusing on my stuff, I'm just like, I'm not actually creative. Lamau. But I'm trying, seeing what works, what doesn't. Maybe I need to wait until Winds and Wave come out. To be fair, that NPC video, shiny NPC video, did do really well. The problem is, that's one challenge of this. It seems like big challenge videos do well. That shiny Spiritomb video kind of like showed me maybe, even though one-off shinies, excuse me, can do well if you're an already established creator. I feel like the bigger style videos are kind of the play. So like this one. This is like every Manectric, every Electrike in the game. Like watching me have a break. Being really annoyed at some random YouTuber comments subsequently making me like, yeah, bro. That was literally me with Tears of the Kingdom's timeline video. I was just like, I saw some TikToks and they're like, the reason the Rito and the Zora are together because of this and this. I'm like, you're wrong. Literally, Wind Waker tells you there's no more Zoras. What are you talking about? That's why I'm thinking of streaming me modeling in ZBrush and then taking ZBrush. Sorry, I didn't say it in English. And taking requests and challenges like random animal parts generator. Why not? If that's what you're kind of into, what you want to do, why not? Especially if you like link it to Pokemon, kind of like Pokemon Spore, like a set and someone's done. No, who did that? I wonder. I haven't checked on Beldum in a while. I just realized. If that's your passion, go for it. There's so much you can do with it, you know? Really? It's my hobby and hopefully my career. I'm rooting for you. I believe in you. Believe in the me that believes in you. Who got that reference? Oh. We are cooking in this room. I'm a cry. Don't cry. It's one of those. End of the day, anyone can do anything. There's always like an audience for any kind of niche, you know? Ah, my eyes. One of my biggest advice I can give to anyone budding creator is do not care if someone has already done it, especially if you haven't even seen the video yet. I wonder. Your personality is different to theirs. Your process is different to theirs. It'll be different process. They can't read. If Green Food can release the same game with 12 different skins, you can make a similar video with someone else too. Sure. That was my going back to the shiny NPCs. That was one of my biggest fears because I was essentially like I had the idea way before ZA came out, and then I saw that the method wasn't in the game, but then was in the game, and then returned to the DLC. And I went to it when I was sick, when I was ill. I grinded that out. The problem is, since ZA's release, I've been competing with established creators who do this full time. One that I became aware of that was actually doing it, because I thought he was doing something else, because in the title, I was watching a stream, Johnstone. He was doing the Trying Professor Oak challenge, whatever the challenge was specifically. And I remember I was like going in the stream because sometimes he drops like dollops of wisdom about content creation, at least in the Pokemon space, which I find interesting, and I bring it up to Taiketro every now and then when I find it or when I hear it. And you're regular. And I was in one stream recently where I was almost finished with the video, mind you. I'm like, I'm just editing, blah, 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 blah. And then I was in that stream and someone says, are you going to do the shiny NPC challenge like you did in Legends Arceus? And he goes, yes. And I'm like, oh no, I'm on a timer. And the reason why I said I'm on a timer is because I don't want people to think I copied him like right after his video. So I wanted to get mine out before him. And I did have time because he wanted to finish the entirety of the shiny. Wait, I've seen multiple people do this. I've seen one other person. I've seen one other video, and that guy. And going back to this, that guy did what Johnstone wants to do. So he also gave shiny Pokemon to those who just want to see it but not keep it. Which I thought personally, I'm like, that's a bit much. Like, you can see in the overworld, cool. You can see in the cutscene, cool. But I'd rather see in the overworld. Yeah, I've done things people have done before. That's my take on it, really. True. True. It's just like what I really want to do. Like, I only recently came to... only recently came to grips with wanting to do the Wild Zone thing. It's probably long dead, that like type of video. No one's really interested in it, but we shall see. But the other one I thought of, I told Tycatcher last night, which I need to iron out at the moment. I feel like it shouldn't be a competition. It should just be what you want to do. Unfortunately, that's not how YouTube plays. It's why you will see, I won't say names, but it's why you'll see big content creators already day one posting how to get this Pokemon, how to get this item, how to get this, and that. Day one. Because they somehow get the game early by means, and then they play through the entire game on their off time. They write down, or they get maybe data mined or whatever information, and then they make videos. They make videos, then they can be the first. It's why you, I'm not putting them in the same boat as these people, as in like the people I'm now about to talk about, which I think are scum, are the ones that post spoilers in titles and thumbnails. I literally, and I'm hoping to God for their sake, that it's a fake thumbnail, but I believe I got spoiled on the grass and water second stages of Weaver. And I'm just like, what is wrong? Like, I don't know. It's one thing when it's like someone posts on Twitter. It's another thing when you post on YouTube, and then YouTube's like, "Oh, you like Pokemon? Spoiler." Dude, I need that. I was literally contemplating making a fresh YouTube account that doesn't interact with any Pokemon. That literally does not touch Pokemon. And the only time I'll watch a Pokemon video is I go on my main account, go on my sub feed, and watch from my sub feed. Because it's like a war zone. Like the game is on a Switch too. How is it being leaked? Like how? Might be to play, to be honest. Yeah. It's annoying. It's really annoying. It's so crazy how rampant it is. Because when it was the Sword and Shield era, I wasn't spoiled at all. I was not spoiled at all. And now all of a sudden, post... When did I get... What was the first spoiler that I remember? Probably Scarlet and Violet. Probably Scarlet and Violet and its DLCs. Mine's mostly Reddit stories, animals, true crime, and Pokemon. What a combination. Unless I don't really watch YouTube much in general. Same with Twitch, so I have no idea how I ended up here. Honestly, it's because of the Terror League guy. Guy literally hacks into Game Freak servers. Sick. Like, what do you gain from that? That's what I want to know. That, like, what genuinely, what do you gain from that? Outside of a bit of clout, like, oh, whoa. I imagine it might have not been that hard, but I also imagine Game Freak didn't expect maybe possible fan to go into their servers and just post everything. I don't know. I'm just so tired of the internet at times. That's why I'm off social medias. It's so tiring. It's like I even remember people talking about ending. Granted, that's on me. I didn't. Did I get spoiled? I didn't really get spoiled. But Final Fantasy 16, it took me a while to play it, and of course I would get spoiled on the ending. But it was so vague that I'm kind of like, okay. It's equivalent making your all-important password be Pokemon when you're Game Freak. The system should have been better, but the guy is an absolute is absolutely still a boss. Yeah. So I guess we have to be in the spoiler bunker for the next like 10 years now, probably. Which is so annoying. And then you'll have people, and here's the other issue. You'll have people who are part of the community, or in some other streamer's community, who will just spoil. I still remember I was in, I won't say names, but I was in a big creators chat. And this was when they revealed some DLC Mega. And this person who was subscribed to him was like, yeah, what did you think about Mega this and Mega that? And then he reads it. He's like, what did you think about Mega this and Mega that? Everyone in the chat was like, what is wrong with you? I thought it was released. I thought it was known. How about you go on YouTube, go on the Pokemon's official channel, and see what they posted? Like, thousands of views, or at least 1,000 people just got spoiled on something. I had someone join the Shiny Discord wanting to talk about WeWa before it was announced, and did not understand that no one wanted to hear it. What an idiot. What an idiot. With some luck with the Terra leak, it might make it so that in 10 years we actually won't have constant leakage, considering leakage has been a thing since I've been on the internet. True, but here's the thing. I don't mind leaks through Korokoro. Back in the day, it was Korokoro. You would wait until something was shown off in that thing and be like, oh, that is sick. Now you have Schmuck1 on Twitter that's like, I'm going to leak. I'm going to just post whatever. I love Korokoro as well. It was such a nice way to see stuff from new games, new Pokemon games. Also, it didn't help that Cerebi and Bulbapedia posted said leak on the pages. That, I don't know where their head was. I don't agree with like, okay, yeah, because it was data mined, it was there, I'm going to post it. I think you need to wait for an official... They did the same for Petron. Even worse. They've done it multiple times. I feel like I know Mr. Joe Cerebi, big name in the Pokemon community. Love his stuff. Great guy. Don't agree with posting stuff that hasn't been officially announced. Not at all. So stupid. I'm kind of two minds because Pokopia leak and Pokopia Extra Game were two completely separate beasts. I'm gonna be real, I did not know Pokopia leaked. So I don't know how serious you can take anything. Yeah, I guess true. Their motto is, if it's data mineable in the DLC, it's okay to post. Is that what Mr. Joe Cerebi said? Almost like it was unfinished and people who made their minds up leaked and don't know the whole. If that's genuinely man, I really hope the Switch 2 is like not hackable for like the next Lord knows when, or not data mineable at the very least. Were we hunting all types? We're hunting all types of this fella. Of this fella. I can show it actually. So far I got 3. 4. So that's 4 of the overworld spawns for Electrike. I'm waiting for this one to shine. And we're gonna get the Manectrics as well. So there's one Manectric here and one further down into the lab. And then there's the Alpha on the rooftop, and that should be that, I believe. But that's kind of like the idea. Manectric and Electrike were my favorite Pokemon pre-Breezel. Yeah, this is one of my favorite lines growing up. It's just been beaten by Breezel and Floatzel, but because those guys aren't in the game, so I'm going with my old favorites. And also it has a cool Mega. It's so cool. I love it. I'm guessing your favorite is Darmanitan. It's just a really cool Pokemon. I know somebody who really likes Zen mode Galarian. Is it Galarian? What's this guy? What is this guy? Woo! I wonder. You should shiny hunt Breezel and Floatzel and PLA if you haven't already. I already did. I have an alpha Weasel for the one quest, side quest. I did have a goal or an idea to shiny hunt Weasel and Floatzel in every possible way. I even thought about, like, unshiny locking the Pokewalker to shiny hunt it there. I don't know how complicated that's going to be, but it's going to be a pain because Floatzel and Weasel are in, like, so many games. Chairman Rose. It is so hot. I'm sweating again. It's so hot. Please be shiny. Please get me out of here. I don't even know if I'm doing this right. I hope I am. Because it is definitely changing. So that's male 47. It's probably definitely slower. To get here. Maybe teleport to the entrance, but then I'm running all the way. That's the issue. 47, 48. Even if it's slower. But then I'll be spawning in these guys and these guys. I'll have to see. Because that is definitely, it's definitely reroll. It's 48. So running up to him. $47. Bye-bye. Yeah, so we don't need to run too far. 48 female. Yeah. I just need to not check. Also, the animation took a little bit longer. Go here. We'll go onto the actual tile there. Run in. Run out. We'll check on Beldoom in a minute and a half. It should sparkle. If it is actually shiny, it should sparkle. I know Tyketra's had like issues with this place as well. With certain little metal boy. Oh man. You remember? Belden. Yeah. Yeah. I was there. Me too. I was also there. I kind of want to... I'm changing it. There we go. We don't need, what you call it. Alright, let's check on the Belden. It's cooled slightly since... Yeah, the little pouch of ball links. It's cute. Nope. Nope. Nothing. So close. I'm gonna test something real quick. I genuinely see how far I need to go for it. 48 female. Is it just like one roll? 48 male. It's lets you roll back and forth. That's easy. Oh. I'm tempted to test it out myself. Go for it. It seems that it's just like a little bit of a roll away and roll in. It does save some time. It would save more time if I didn't roll the wrong way. Just need to open our ears. Open your eyes, Link. Open your ears. Yeah, I think I got a good rhythm going. Nice. Imagine if you could use sandwich power in the overworld. The sandwich power, it's donut. Big fan. Sorry, big fan, big fan. I really like Corbo's theme. This is not Corbo's theme. It is Corbo's theme. I'm a fake fan. I'm like triple fake fan. The music in this game is so good. I love the slap bass in this. So nice. I haven't heard an alpha in a while. Alright, male 47. Male 48. Yeah, it's working. The game has one of the best OSTs. True. That's such a good OST. Like everything. From you know, the afternoon with Team MZ, or is that what it's called? Afternoon with Team MZ? To Corbo's theme, to like all of the battle themes. Jacint's theme, so good. L's theme, ooh, ooh. Day with TMZ. Nah, I swear it's night or afternoon as well. How did that happen? Okay, apparently I opened up Edge. Okay. Mega Rogue is good too. Very good. Big fan. Just noticed that I just got like I got more grayed out. I got more washed recently. I think the sun is finally not on this side. What time is it? 6 o'clock. I'll remember that. That'll be streams next time in this heat. 6 p.m. Actually, the timer's matching the real life time almost perfectly. $5 p.m. is usually when it's the hottest. It was hot, yeah, I guess. True. Damn. Oh. Got the timing wrong. Speaking of Elstein, really good. Oh, man, I'm feeling the tiredness. I can't lie. We're gonna do something else. Oh, why are you never shiny? You're committed. I'm committed. I need you shiny. Right now. Please. This is such a tune. So good. I might cover this. I've been tempted to do like a metal cover of Elstein for a while. Also, I got even better at Smash. Ooh. I'm not even gonna ask you to play Cloud and Sora. You should. I love this scene. I'm kind of tempted to do it in a kind of like interesting way. So with Lysander's battle theme, Joker. Not bad. Oh yeah, you did play Joker. I played Cloud. I can't lie, you'll probably wash me now. I have not played Smash in like years at this point. I have played Rivals of Ether 2. Get Rivals of Ether 2. Support your local indie devs. Very fun game. That's where the voice of Mario's at. I think the last time I played might have been the last time I played. True. Lately I've been playing a lot of Marvel Rivals. My FPS days are way behind me. Well, technically it's third-person shooter, but still, you know what I mean. Hero shooters. My hero shooter days are far behind me. I enjoy single-player games and I've over 6,000. That's fair. I grimaced at that, but like I imagine my my Overwatch playtime is more or less, maybe more, the same. But yeah, going back to Elstein, I was thinking of like doing like Lysander's battle theme and then merge into Elstein, kind of like a redemption arc thing. Yeah, the toxic fanbase led me to actually also play more Overwatch. Yeah, I need to see how that will work. I need to see like where it would fit. I'm just thinking about how L's story is a redemption arc. To an extent. Now here comes my... what is that? Ignore. I'm just going to shuffle so you don't see my clothes, my shirt. The shirt I was wearing like 2 hours ago on the floor because it's too lazy to put in the hamper. It's not so much a redemption arc. I don't think. I think it's more so kind of like he knows he messed up. And in a sense, he knows he's not redeeming himself. Because there's nothing he can do that will redeem him. He has to suffer like AZ did with being old. Because I still think, even though I love AZ's not redeemed himself. And I think even Floette knew that. Eternal Flower Floette knew that. She is it she? She's saying this female. She didn't come back to AZ because, oh, you redeemed yourself at the end of X and Y. No, she came back to make sure he or Ange gets stopped. Ange gets stopped, and I guess he goes to the afterlife. But he didn't redeem himself from all the Pokemon lives he's taken to keep Floette eternal, all the human lives that were taken from all the wars and such. And he hasn't redeemed himself. And it's the same thing with Lysander. He did a very similar thing, hasn't redeemed himself. Running a hotel isn't redeeming himself, it's just capitalism. True. He's part of the problem. I would be interested to see, like, he may have a redeeming, or AZ may have a redeeming arc if we ever get, like, a past Legends game where he's, like, heavily involved in, like, the Darkest Day in Gala, or maybe even the Pokemon War of Kanto. He's old enough for that. We need that. We'll see. We'll see what they do with AZ. Because they can still use him. They can definitely still use him in, like, past games. I'm sort of surprised that they didn't use him in Legends Arceus. He's mentioned, like, the stuff from Legends Arceus. If you don't care if you're 90 when it comes out, hey, you might be as old as AZ. The Kanto War is funny to me because they'll literally go, let's never really talk about this ever again. Sure. They only, like, mentioned it, well, Surge only mentioned it because he was in said war. Are you shiny yet? Well, I know Surge was just making stuff up for his military cosplay. Maybe. He might have. I love how the anime doesn't even, like, make him, like, a serious, like, army vet. He's just like a goon. You think you can take on my Raichu with your Pikachu? Let's see you do that, hey, squid, little kid. Like, I don't take the war literally. Maybe. I have been watching the original anime recently. I've been trying to catch up to Horizons. I've stopped. I think the last episode I watched was after the whole Ghastly and Dead Girl. I've literally been watching the anime with Mimu, formerly. Formal. Yeah, I've been catching up. Like, surprisingly, I messed up. The YouTube, Pokemon TV has every episode up until, because they're uploading nearly daily, up until, like, Advanced Battle, I believe. Which I think is cool. I think getting, like, all of the Pokemon series on YouTube at some point will be phenomenal. We're so bored in Johto Journeys. I can see that. Johto Journeys may have been Hyrule Warriors. Yes, sir. There's a lot of Hyrule Warriors OST in here. Just because, like, there's a lot more, like, high pace, more intense tracks I think work really well. Jelly donuts are my favorite. Yes, Brock. You're so right. I like his survival frying pan. That's a hat. I also liked like going back to the episode I watched with the Ghastly. What was it about? It was when James and Brock were like, what's the word? Hexed. That's not the word I'm looking for. But they were falling in love with a ghost. And then they, like, get wrapped up at the end of it. I've been really bothered by Veronica Taylor's performance screw with the mic bit. Sorry, let me read properly. I've been really bothered that Veronica Taylor's performance screws with the mic a bit. There's a weird metallic sound whenever Ash speaks. Oh, I know what you're talking about, yeah. Is this... This is in Johto Journeys, isn't it? They must have been trying something weird, or maybe in home studio way back when. When I was a kid, I wanted to try a weird-looking jelly donut, and I didn't get to try them until I was an adult. Wow, Onigiri's good. Onigiri is really good. You could probably find a jelly-filled donut one if you want. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they actually made that. You shiny yet? No. No shiny. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised either. You can get like any kind of food, really. You know, the fish and chip battered chips. Oh, so true, Nightbot. So true. BRB, it's my lunchtime, so I'm gonna take a quick nap, and I'll be back if you're on stream in an hour. No worries, Kyle. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for like reuniting with me. We'll see. How long have I been streaming for? Sheesh, 2 hours. I'll see. Maybe another hour, depending on how fast this is. Honking, love you. Enjoy your rest, man. Sleep well. I also do that when I'm working from home. I enjoy my bed too much. I'll see, because this hunt is actually taking a lot longer than I want. It is definitely re-rolling, but... .48 male twice. I'm gonna go for like a deeper roll. Like there. I think that's good. We'll do 10 minutes, check on Beldum, and then... yeah. Right, a long time ago I tried what I think was Anpam. However you spell it. And it was good. What is that? Oh, sorry. I'm not too familiar with that. Is it fruit? I imagine it's a fruit. Oh, red bean paste. Ah. And pen. Are you shiny yet? Nope. Alright. I can hear the Ekans. Sigh. No shiny. No shiny. These are Japanese. You know what's really cool? Really cool. Do you know what's really nice? Spam Moshimi. It's just rice, spam, and seaweed. It's really nice. It's a Hawaiian delicacy. I say delicacy. It's definitely like more. What's the word? Used elsewhere. Like I imagine they also sell it in Japan too. Oh yeah, I will say tomorrow there is no stream because I'm working late. So, yeah. But I'm off the following day, so that'll be Wednesday. I need to know what time I need to work to. 7. This way. 10. I need to check what time it finishes actually. Because I need to do like 8 or 9.5 hours. No, 9 hours? Something like that. 9 hours because I need to minus an hour for lunch. So I might rock up at work at 1 PM, which is crazy. It's gonna be so weird. I could do something in the morning. We shall see. I also need to think of like some new emotes now that I'm thinking about it. I've been putting off new emotes for a while. I need to edit one of them because I think Scrumpy is too high up in the cozy emote. He needs to be shrunk a bit. I was thinking of some like, you're not going to work until 1 tomorrow? Yeah, so I'm covering an event that is technically after hours. No one really wanted to cover it. So I'll be doing my full shift pushed forward. Yeah. Usually I would be doing like 8:30 till 5. But on occasions like these, we typically did have a guy that would that would cover these events, but he's been ill or off work for quite a while. Quite a while. Like half a year. It's crazy to think he's been off work for half a year. What is it that you do, if you don't mind me answering, or is it, or you can be vague? I work in IT. I work in IT, and I deal with employees and other types of users too. And in the facility that I work in, sometimes these other employees have events that, you know, they need IT to cover. You used to play Tekken 8. Hey, I still play Tekken 8 on my lunch sometimes. Sometimes. It's a bit of a ball ache, that game. I probably won't be playing it for a while. Maybe if I really don't want to play anything else, I'll play it on my lunch breaks. But I already finished the battle pass for this month. I have like... The next battle pass is like in 3 months. So... I have no reason to play. I've already hit my Tekken god, I think. That. Good job. Big dog, yeah. You haven't changed in a while. There's like... I wonder what the percentage for alpha is. You are changing though. You know, it'd be so crazy if this Pokemon is actually shiny locked. If this Electrike can't be shiny, it will be so crazy. %, maybe. Male 47. Female 47. I'm trying to keep this like optimal. I might need to see like some video evidence that this thing can actually be shiny. I'm looking it up. Lysander Lab Shiny Electrike. Or electric. I say trike. That's probably trike. That is AIZA. AIL, sorry. Yeah, I wonder if anyone's... Yeah, I've never seen... Yeah, I've never... I don't see it being real. Shiny hunting. Oh, thank you, Google AI. Shiny hunting, Electrike, and Lysander's lab Pokemon ZA is best done using teleport respawn method, which allows you to efficiently roll from spawns like Electrike without manually walking back. So, kind of what I was doing. The One Piece is real, don't worry. But I don't see evidence. Genuinely, I don't see like, oh. Now this is some bull right here. Lysander's lab map Pokemon locations. the distance, that teleporting method that I did before that got the other Electrike shiny did not get sorry, that got this Manectric shiny. Didn't work for the other one that is on the other side. But I don't see any evidence. I genuinely don't see any evidence of this being real. I have my doubts, but I mean, it's re-rolling. It is its own spawn, so... But there's nothing... The thing is, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Cerebi has a separate Bystander's lab map, but I've not seen anything on it. Yeah, at least it is re-rolling. I just don't know. I don't know. Because... Look, so this is 48 female. It's further away. It's further away than the Manectric. And here's what's so weird. It's further away to the Manectric, and supposedly that Manectric over there is supposed to re-roll. Shiny looks are hard to prove without actual data. True. You're right. So this one's shiny. This one's 47 male. But I would have to keep checking. So it's 47 male. Go back here. It's I don't know. I've done the AFK. You know what? Let's try it. Let's try it. Because my hands are cramping. I don't know. I don't know. This is so annoying. Maybe I'm just going too quick in this. Maybe this is it. It's too quick. I struggle with it though, but I was probably doing it wrong. Yeah, you can't just like actively TP constantly for the Electrike and the other one because it doesn't take it. But I've done... Shut up. This one might be a hunt for like another time, honestly. Like offline. You know what? I want to drag it near me. I want it to come near me. I want to see if it actually does. Come here. .47 female. She needs to spawn in. Maybe. But they're always spawned. So this is where it... Alright, so you're here now. So it's gone back. 48 female, like, I don't know. Skyloft her. It's so good. It's such a good try. Maybe I'm just like, I don't know, maybe I'm just being super unlucky. Come here. Alright, so you're 48... Oh, you're coming all the way. Okay, whoa, chill, buddy. Now I went back. Here's the thing. That Manectric is closer. Whoops. That Manectric is closer. And it became shiny because I did that. That's male 48. Why are you so difficult to respawn? Too much render distance? Maybe. 48 female. You say that. I'm very tempted to play on the Switch 1, just if that's the case. Man, that is kind of annoying. I will check back in, like, I don't know, because I don't want to, like, teleport, check on the thing, teleport, check on the thing, because the Manectric that's closest to me is shiny. I've had another Manectric on the other teleporter be shiny, and the reason why the Electrike couldn't be shiny is because the distance was too short. So if this method re-rolls the Electrike, or the Manectric that's closer to me, why doesn't it re-roll the Electrike that's further away from me? Oh no, definitely not. So like, if I check now, so that's female 47. It doesn't even recognize me or notice I'm gone. Now it re-rolls. So if I go back to check now, female 47. Maybe it's just unlucky. Maybe it's just unlucky. Female 48. And I'm not despawning it here. I'm despawning it here, right? I've gone far away enough. Maybe I'm just really unlucky. See? That's male. So, I don't know. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Female 47. Yeah, seems to be re-rolling. Maybe I'm just super unlucky. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see. It's getting consistently louder. Because the thing is, I did this method for a Manectric right here. What is happening? I might, you know what I might do? I might just leave this on until tomorrow morning and see if finally it became shiny. Because maybe the teleports are too quick. Maybe the teleports are too quick. 48 female. Ouch. Yikes. We'll try this for like 10 minutes-ish. Yeah, maybe look every 10 minutes, yeah. This is the issue with streaming this type of this type of hunt. It's very much a nothing burger. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dry my face real quick. Sorry, I really like this track. Signwood City is so good. Right, just gonna dry my face real quick. Oh, I didn't actually open this on stream, but I can show it now. Sorry. we go. Oh, so true, Nightbot. Hey, if you're enjoying the stream, consider following. So true, Nightbot. Is it this one? I feel like it's this one. Oh, what the fuck? What the heck? So I opened. Was it this one? Or was it? No, it was Clefable's Perfect Order. I opened this on like one of the Tyketra streams. I got a bit too. Oh. That's on me. I got a bit too impatient, and what is happening? Can you like? I pulled a pretty good card. So for a while I've had the Beedrill, so you remember I had two. I'm giving one to Tyketra if he wants it. I got the Piplup, the Mega Zards, and the one that I actually pulled from the Perfect Order. Mega Zardy! It's so cool. Mega Starmie is such a funny design. It is such a nice card. This is one of my favorites though, Victini. Oh, you can't see it. Victini. Victini's so nice. Look. Bayonetta. Bro, I need to talk to you about something. Because I really want this to be an emote. I really want this to be an emote. Like, I was thinking... It might actually no, it might be a different variation to what was said. But no, no. What was said before, it wouldn't fit. I think, yeah. But like, I had an idea of an emote for an Alolan Meowth because it shrugs, and have like behind it or in front of it that said something like some text. I'll talk to you about it off stream. I just think it's funny. But yeah, here's Bayonetta from Hit Series Bayonetta. Such a nice design. I do like the new sparkles that they added. They added like the Japanese card sparkles. It sounds cute, but it's probably gonna be more of a, I think, a funny toxic one. It'll be a funny toxic one. I just need to have approval first. Glycopods, Katana. I don't have a whole lot of special one. Alright, I'm gonna send it to you in the DM. Alright. And now we wait. Actually, let's check. Has it been 10 minutes? I don't think it has, no. It is a shit. Oh, that is coming off because of the heat. That is no bueno. Pop that there. Alright, I'm gonna make it. I'm not gonna say what it is. I'll make it, and then I'll put it as a sub badge. Sub badge? Sub only. Sub in. What am I talking about? Let's give it a minute and then check. It'll be so crazy if it's just re-rolling one sub-patch specifically for me. Oh, man. Alright, let's check. I'm impatient again, so we will check right now. Wow, 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 wow. Cool. Nothing. You know what? I don't know what. This hunt sucks. Because, oh man. Okay, while this is doing its own thing, I want to find specific evidence shiny Electrike in Lysander's plants. Shiny hunt all Pokemon. Alright, there's a video. I'm gonna mute it so I can see it for myself. Oh. Electrike, Manectric. So he's on my side now. Alright, I'm gonna put CC so I can actually understand what he's saying. He's purely going for the Manectric. He's not talking about Electrike. No evidence. Whoa. Buddy, I don't trust this video. I don't trust any of these videos until I see. This video doesn't even have a shiny Electrike. I think this Electrike is shiny locked. I refuse to believe it's real. I refuse to believe it's real. It's not real. I don't believe it's real. I don't believe it's real. You know what? To add to the video, I'm putting... Speaking of not real, just got an image of this Steam Machine pricing. How much did they say? Call it dead on arrival. Bro, for like an extra 300, you could just make your own better PC. You could just get a PC. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. So, put this put this in the video. This specific Manectric, I'm just gonna AFK it. Electrike, I'm just gonna AFK it because I'm gonna say this again. Edit to me. For this specific Electrike, I'm just gonna AFK it overnight because I genuinely don't believe it's real. I've seen no online evidence of shiny Electrike in Lysander's labs. I don't know. I don't know. So what we're gonna do instead is, if my controller worked, we're gonna go for the other Manectric. We're gonna run the J's. Run the J's. Hello? I love my Nintendo Switch too. Too bad it didn't work. Yeah, that's the thing. It's re-rolling. It's re-rolling a bunch of times, you know. Did we see that? Did we see that correctly? I swear I just saw, like, my other... whatever. Okay, just to make the stream salvageable. Something doesn't make sense. Yeah, something's up. Now, if I remember correctly, it's up until, like, here that we need to run to. I'm gonna take you out right now. I ain't playing. Okay. I will pause the music just so I can hear when I hear Manectric. There. So just before, just over the red. So now, you just run back and forth. We'll do this about, check every 10 minutes. It's just fun. Yeah, something's up with that spawn. I don't know. Every time I've been here, every like video I see, it doesn't have like evidence of that Electrike being shiny, which is a shame. But at the very least, we do have Chairman Rose, who I guess is kind of like the substitute for it. More active than spamming teleport. True. True. I do enjoy more of an active hunt. I feel like with the teleport one, I might as well just use a turbo controller and, you know, even for like a challenge run. Like, I understand why you would use a turbo controller, but like, even teleport. So I've done it for Shop It. For the gift Shop It, I just use teleports. So I can see how it can make it quicker, which is fair enough. But like, man, this one sucks. I will actually put these guys. Yeah, can AFK and go do something with you. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of like the plan I'm gonna have with the other spawn. I'm just gonna have it AFK overnight. My room's gonna be extremely hot. I can tell you right now. But it'll be worth it for science. Speaking of sucks, can I just say I was trying to put my finger on what the environment looks like, and then I realized, oh right, you haven't played. Yeah, so this is I guess a spoiler zone, so I do apologize. The environment, the environment is Xenoblade Wii while you're walking around is an actual 2025 model. Oh, yeah. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Because it's monotonous. Yeah, it is quite monotonous. I guess it's different if you, like, again, John, when John was doing the AFK hunt, he was then talking about his videos with the chat. He was like playing a video, talking about it, like what the editing process or what the process of the, like, his thought process was. And I'm like, that's sick. That's cool. Personally, I can't really do that. I've run out of content to talk about, you know? Oh, my eyes. If you laugh, a shiny dies now. Ah, man. It's really stuffy in my room now. Sorry, sir. You were the wrong shiny. I'll leave you alone. Now, you might be wondering, why are you not capturing it? There's a specific reason, and it's probably a placebo. But, that was incredibly quick. Oh, holy moly. But I feel like there's less of a reroll. Speaking of rerolls, I'm leaving these guys as. If they were alpha, it would be Doberman. Hey, who are you attacking? There we go. So now we know the method works because Mr. Doberman over here, he came after me. But yes, so I'm not going to capture the shiny because I feel like maybe it's one less reroll. Yeah, it was fast. One less reroll to worry about. But, you know, it could very well be a placebo. Maybe you can just get whatever, like, shiny. Like maybe like the other shinies don't affect the other spawns. I don't know. All I know is like I don't want to face too much. We'll check. Like 5 minutes. I can't lie, they're annoying me. Their noises are annoying me. I kind of assumed they would. You're not telling me they stopped using the same Pokemon Generation Seed base they're using for Quarter of a Century. I actually don't know, to be honest. I just assumed, because like with ZA, it's a completely different like setup, I guess. Just because of how this game is so easy to get shinies in comparison to every other game. So much easier. And it's just like the spawning mechanic. If I wanted to, I could set up a macro on my other controller to constantly fly here, resetting the vicinity, and it will probably touch this Houndoom and these two here, and it will constantly reset them, and it can just, you can mash it and go that's every reroll. That's a reroll attempt. Kind of like if you think about an encounter. So what I'm doing here is like I'm reaching the like 70 distance. Ooh, hello. Then I'm running away to the spawner. Just how like Scarlet Violet was. I can't read. Was so fast on shinies. The old method and rarity isn't built in. It's actually a lot faster than Scarlet Violet as well. Scarlet Violet has its own issues, like the whole spawning into walls, which I find funny. I got 3 shinies from 1 hyperspace portal. Exactly. That's how insane it is. How insane the shiny odds are. Like, even without charm. Even without charm. You don't even need shiny charm to do well. Oh man. Now my nose is getting covered in dust. Yeah, you don't need charm. In fact, if you have the DLC, you can just do the shiny donut powers, like here, Sparkling Power level 2 doesn't guarantee you a shiny, but the odds are up. Catching Sparkling level 2. I think I like a Sparkling level 3 guarantees you a shiny on entrance, basically. All types shiny Sparkling Power. Here we go. So if I find a hyperspace that's ice, I am guaranteed a shiny. It's not even shiny. It's not even a shiny donut. True. If they implemented a lock on shinies on slots until caught deleted, they probably don't generate there anymore since it's just a list that they go down. That's what I'm kind of thinking. I did try to do, so Tyketra did Kakuna tree, which is like 5 Kakunas on a tree. I needed the running back method. to despawn and respawn them. I tried to do that with the rooftop monkeys. Like there was Pansage, Panpour, and Panseer. I was unlucky on my hunt choice because those Kakuna trees, they each had their own individual spawner. The monkeys shared the spawner. So I ran back and forth. They were re-rolling to an extent. Then in one moment, one monkey was missing. Then another monkey was missing. Then they didn't come back until the third monkey was like caught or defeated. So that was an annoying hunt. On top of that, one of them was shiny and then the others were never shiny. Even though they were re-rolling, they eventually disappeared, which was annoying. Ah, man, I'm still so bummed out about that. I wanted like a rooftop with the three monkeys like together because they were in a cute spot. It didn't work out. It's just an Alpha 1 donut in 1 star because it has targets I didn't even have. True. That is fair. I've had that a few times as well. It's just like the odds are crazy. You see so many Pokemon. In comparison to like old games. Yeah, the monkeys, unfortunate. Yeah, it's unfortunate about the monkeys. Yeah, it's a shame. And now every time I see a Pansage, Panpour, Panseer, I get mad. I don't. I have so many to get rid of for I can't talk. So I have like 3 Alpha Panpours. So if someone redeems it, they can get one. I have a few over here. Welcome back, Taikethro. We have decided, well, I have decided to give up on the Electrike. My back, I'm bad. I decided to give up on the Electrike. For now, that one is going to be AFK'd because I am not convinced that it's real, that it can be shiny. It re-rolls, but it just hasn't been shiny. That's cool. We also do have a shiny over yonder, Mr. Doberman. I'm not going to catch it because I feel that it'll be one less re-roll. You know what? It's okay. Midgasama. I said his name completely wrong. Bigasoma. I said Sama. Oh. Yeah. So the goal for this stream now is to get this Manectric shiny. I'm gonna AFK the heck out of that other spawn and hope when I wake up tomorrow morning that it's shiny. And if it's not shiny by tomorrow morning, I don't care. I'm just gonna say sorry. Unless Anubis tells me otherwise. Unless Anubis says, yeah, no, it can be shiny. I'm going to say it's shiny locked. Like the monkey tree. Hi, Dad. I'm sleepy. Good night. Have a good night, Eon. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for chatting. Thank you for subscribing. And I shall catch you in the next stream, which will probably be, for me, will be Wednesday. Or, if I don't stream at all, I'll be in your stream. Tough hunt then? Oh, for sure. For sure. Like, because there's no guarantee. I've not seen a single person talk about or show evidence. It's like the Trevenant thing. You're like unsure, but at the very least you had tweets. They're like, I got the shiny Trevenant in Wild Zone 15. People keep saying, oh yeah, you could... I'm not actually sleeping, but I gotta take care of some stuff. Really shouldn't be sleeping. Only after that. Ooh. That's fair. But I mean, do try to get some rest, some proper rest. That's like a good 8 hours. Wake up at 9, 10, 11-ish. But yeah, thank you for stopping by. Thank you. Thank you. Man, the heat's getting to me. The humidity's killing me. Yeah, this is a tough hunt because, like, you know, the Trevenant hunt, you at least had like 2 or 3 tweets saying, "Oh, hey, this is real." I have people just saying, "Yeah, it re-rolls, but I've not seen a single shiny Electrike here." No one's shown me that. If you can otherwise show me a Reddit post, a tweet, or an image of it being shiny here, I will believe you. Curious. That's why I'm gonna AFK like overnight, because then at the very least I'm like, cool, that's happened. Gotta buy me the game and I'll go through it. Oh, someone's just gone live. I may raid them. I see it. I see it pop up. Nemo dayo. Nemo dayo. Oh man, my eyes are covered in liquidation. Curious. It's annoying that I can't do game share, because I would have like I have two copies. I would game share you one of my thing, but it's like no, you can't do it unless you have the switches next to each other. I'm gonna snooze because I feel like I'm gonna get the shiny Electrike real soon. Hello, Senor Vortex. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. I am dying to this heat. Oh man, sweat's really getting to me. I'm not sure how long you've been here for, but TLDR, the other Electrike, I'm gonna leave for an AFK. Oh, hello. AFK attempt because I'm fully not convinced. Oh! Fully not convinced that it's real. Angry Giant Sword. I would be so annoyed. Actually, no, I wouldn't. Getting the shiny Aegis/Alpha wouldn't be too bad. It's too hot, but I'm stopping by quick before going to cook some dinner. That's fair. I don't know how much longer I'll be live for. But, yeah, brain is not working right now. There's a chance, for sure. We'll check now, actually. Please tell me you're re-rolling. Alright, you're male. I'm quite literally running over here. 17 hours? True. 19 hours. 19 hours just for this hunt. This one's surely re-rolling. We tested it. Female. 49? Was it 47 before? I don't remember. I'm running far back enough. I'm almost at the Doberman is shiny from this. All right, we'll go even further back. We'll touch the laptop. Look at him. It's real. Yeah. I'll actually run closer as well. I'll take... That has to be Mountain Doom. I'll run a bit further back. And a bit closer. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. I got this Manectric shiny from... Oh, you got this one! Was it this one that you got? I'm using the teleporters. 50. Okay, if you... I am taking your word of mouth. If you got this thing shiny... I don't even need to check. I trust you. That's fine. I'm not teleporting. I'm running back and forth just to respawn it. Actually, I was fully convinced that that was shiny. Ultimate, but I thought I said beef. Newfound hope, just for this shiny specifically, not for the other one. You think it was this one. Now, when you found it, was there an Electrike next to it or no? If there was an Electrike, then it wasn't this one. No, it's all good. It's all part of the hunt. I hope this is real. No Electrike next to it, so it's going to be definitely this one. Like right now. Level 50 female. What I'm going to do for the AFK hunt, I'm not going to record it. Because I'll be asleep for like 8 hours, right? I will let the timer run. I'm going to let this, the top time you can see it. Just run. And then just record when I wake up and be like, I'm going to go check it now. Is it shiny? No. Very, very sad. Hello, everybody. Yippee. 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 There are 3 locations for Manectric. There are 2. In this specific... If there's 3, then I knew there was another one I was missing. But I'm almost certain there's not. So we know there's one here. Oh wait, I can pull up the map. I've seen the map. Lysander Lab spawns. Here we go. 1. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew there was 3. There's one right here. Oh, this blows. This sucks. There is another. I knew there was one I was missing. I knew it. There was something in the back of my mind. I'm going to be stuck here forever. I knew there was one that was in like a little cubby hole. Please be shining, just to like get me out of here. Oh! Rats. Let's see. To get to here, it's like here. So let's see how bad this one can be. I'm just curious. I'm just curious. In fact, I can probably see. So. Oh, it's not looking good for our hero. It is not looking good for. I don't think that one is shiny huntable unless I fly here. How do I get to this one? It's one of these, right? Has to be. So it would. Oh man, am I gonna do that? It really is. Yeah, it's just a shame. Obviously, I don't know. It again. I'm playing with the triggers, so you can press them all the way down or do that, and they're like, oh, might be something. Bam, bam. I think we'll do... I don't know. I don't want to spend up too much time just doing this. I want to say, because of how this zone is very boring. It's very, very boring. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do one final check, I think. I feel like this area is gonna be offline. I feel for stream it's not fun. For you guys. If there was like something else that we could do in the meantime, like maybe if I had more content to watch through and explain my thought process, maybe. Beautiful. But I feel like, where am I going? If I go on with quiz, yeah, I would have to switch that up. Oh, Twitch has it integrated. Maybe, but it's. I feel like I'm gonna be real. I feel like that's better for like streams that have like tens and tens of more viewers. Nothing. You know, oh man, I feel like it's too. Maybe the reset's too quick. I don't know. What are you doing? There is something I want to test out while I have everyone here. What am I doing? Oh, right. This method. So back and forth. So this method, right? Let's save. Shiny! I'm just gonna let the timer rock. I don't care. I actually want to test out the alpha spawn outside. I'm running a risk here. So I saved a hard save. Hope it actually does care. So it's gonna be here. I just want to see what is it like. It will be crazy if it's shiny. Like, first attempt. Oh, so true, my God. Man, does it feel good to be outside of the lab. I won't even lie. Alright, there you are. Hey, buddy. Ooh, copy. Oh, beautiful! You despawn, and you're back. Oh, what a hunt. Now we know. Now we know. What? Alright. Alpha, no problem. Alpha here, no problem. What button is it? Take me back to Lysander Lab. Take me back. You want... Oh, it's gonna take me to a Pokemon Center. I am an idiot. Oh, my shinies! Now, where's the lab? You can't just not save? No. The problem is... Wait, no, that backup was only in case. No, 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 you're right. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? Because I flew, though. I flew and it should have... I'll take it. Oh, you're right. Whatever. Whatever. I'm sure I didn't, like, shiny anything anyway. We only have technically 2 shinies. Hello. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Let us... I'm actually gonna end stream here. But what I'm gonna do is... I'm gonna raid some, people. I'm gonna raid Mimu Dayo. They're playing Final Fantasy 14. So let's just go say hi. Just, you know, warm hello and everything. Stream, no stream tomorrow, but stream possibly Wednesday. Take care, everyone. Stay happy, stay safe.